So today we're talking about BMW's 2019 lineup. We'll talk a little bit about the naming system and the different engines that are offered. And if you guys like this video, be sure to like. I'll do another one on Mercedes and a bunch of other brands out there, even Porsche, because that's another one that throws a lot of people off. So let me know what you guys think. We'll start with my favorite, the coupes, and BMW names all their coupes using the even numbers. And so you'll have the 2, which is a coupe, the 4, which is a coupe, and the 8, which is a coupe. The 6, that one just frustrates me. It makes me so mad that BMW's changed their naming system and added some things and taken some things and changed some things. It's just frustrating sometimes. As for the sedans, those are gonna be your odd numbers, so 3, 5, 7. Of course, the SUVs, those are gonna be the X models, so X1, X2, X3, X5, X7. And then there's the Z4 Roadster, which is just the only 2-seat Roadster that's available on their lineup, so that one's a pretty easy one to remember. With all those different models, you have the option to get them in the M trim, and the M is the top of the line high performance variants of those same exact cars. Because who doesn't want a performance SUV? Come on now. And then of course you have the i3 and the i8, which are gonna be the electric cars. What bugs me is that the 2 Series used to be the 1 Series, and then they switched that so that they can do the numbering thing. So coupe, even, sedans, odds, yada yada, blah blah. They did the same thing with the 4 Series because the 3 Series used to be available in a sedan, a coupe, a wagon, a convertible. And so they took that and they switched it so that the 4 Series is now available in the coupe and the convertible, and then the 3 Series is going to be the 4-door versions of the same car. And then because they seem to like to be a little bit frustrating, they offer the Grand Coupe option, which is basically taking the 2-door version of these cars and then making them into a 4-door coupe styled version of that car. So that means you can get the 4 Series in a Grand Coupe option, which is a 4-door 4 Series, which is technically pretty close to the 3 Series because those are 4 doors. And then you can get the 3 Series and the 5 Series in a GT trim, the Gran Turismo, which basically makes it so that it's a wagon version of those sedans. The engines used to be pretty straightforward. It used to be like you had the 328i, which the 2.8 at the end of it stood for 2.8 liters. But now basically look at it this way. The bigger the number, the larger the engine, the more displacement, etc., etc. Just get familiar with, you know, the 328s are going to be the 4 cylinders and so on and so forth. But then you'll have the 340s or the 40i's, and those will be your inline 6s and your twin turbos this and whatnot. So the larger displacement engines. The I at the end still stands for fuel injection as always. If you see a D at the end, haha, it stands for diesel. And to make things simple, you have the active hybrid, which is exactly that, a hybrid version of those same cars. BMW calls their all-wheel drive system xDrive. xDrive works really well. Check out a video I just posted testing that out in the little Midwest snowstorm that we just recently had. And if you ever forget any of this, BMW makes it pretty simple. Again, smaller number, smaller car, larger number, larger car / SUV. And not only is it larger number, larger size, it's larger number, higher price. Thank you guys for checking out yet another episode of LJ's Garage. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what cars and topics you guys would be interested in talking about.